the Camp Lejeune Justice Act is important for me. It's important really for every citizen in the United States. One, we expect clean water. And in this situation, it wasn't provided to the men and women and unborn children that lived and ultimately came into existence at Camp Lejeune. Civilians that were in that community that worked on the base and at the Marine Air Station, they were also subjected to the same water, drinking, washing hands, so many ways that water can get into the body, not just by drinking, and bathing, cooking, etc. So boiling vegetables, food, all of the preparation. This went into their bodies over a period of time, 30+ years. And I can't believe that that's in our backyard, but at least we know this, and the government finally has admitted, yes, tests were done. My dad, not a Marine, was in the Army. And I was actually born on a proving ground up in Maryland. But my dad, he ultimately was an engineer, and one thing he would do is go test water and soil. And the reports are there at Camp Lejeune very early on that this water had 200, 2,000 times safe levels of carcinogens. And what happened? Nothing. Nothing. No one was told. Nothing went on to clean it until much, much later. And you've got Marines, Army Rangers training, drinking gallons of water after 100-mile training exercises, etc. And they unknowingly are drinking a clear, beautiful substance, water, tasteless, nothing scary about it, and are killing themselves or causing incredibly grievous harm. And so over time, the list of ailments that have come to pass that these people have treated for is already 2 pages long. Many of the clients that we have didn't have long to live after they were diagnosed with a problem. Some went in with the feeling of a strained muscle. They were diagnosed with stomach cancer, spinal cancer, bladder cancer, and given a 3-month death sentence. And we're dealing with their families now. Others are successfully being treated and are still living. And that's an amazing thing for them to be hanging on, and very grateful for that. But knowledge on the government's part, they've finally taken the blame for it, but they're not just giving out checks voluntarily. So we're going to have to fight for that, and we're going to have to prove a case. And part of that is, did you have some involvement with Camp Lejeune for 30 days? And do you have an illness? So those are the things that we've got to prove. Medical records, as you can imagine, 30+ years old, 60+ years old, do they exist? How hard is it going to be for us to find them? Do we have a death certificate that lists one of the known ailments? And are there no other ways that you could have gotten that, really? So I think the burden of proof is always going to be on the plaintiff. We're going to be litigating those, and heavily, and we want to help. So at Campbell & Associates, we have a culture of caring, and we care about our military servicemen and women. We care about our community, and we are here to help you if you need us.